Brand new scenes for One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 8 have been revealed, and all 6 of these images are more or less the same. When it comes to the characters involved, it's Flashy Flash, Gale, and Hellfire. I think the quote-unquote best drawing in all 6 of these is this shot of Flashy Flash with the sword. The perspective is indeed quite nice in this shot, but this shot of Gale and Flashy Flash, even though it does look animated, I can already imagine that Gale is PNGs just blurred, moving in and out of frame, while Flashy Flash will not barely move at all. If I am going to be honest with you, I think the artwork looks mediocre to fine in my opinion. The thing is, I wouldn't actually mind the art style for this when it comes to the lack of detailing in the characters, as long as the characters were animating and moving. But for the past 7 episodes, the characters have barely moved at all. The nice animation sequences we have been seeing, like Atomic Samurai attacking the monsters, those scenes were animated over a year ago. We have seen these in the trailers already. All the new animation cuts we have been getting so far of this season have been extremely disappointing. I feel like if they were going to at least have still frames, at least make the characters a bit more detailed. I would even go as far as to say just use the manga panels and color them in, because at least the manga has more character and detailing. This episode hasn't even come out yet, and I can already tell it's not going to be a good one. We all know the producer of One Punch Man Season 3 told us to pay special attention to the action scenes in Season 3 Episode 5 and Season 3 Episode 9, where the action is going to be even more intense apparently. And then Takashi Hashimoto said that in the next coming weeks, something will be broadcasted, and that something will be something they poured their hearts and souls into, and that they worked really hard right up to the very end, telling us the fans to make sure that we think about the people creating these scenes behind the scenes, and that it is in fact their job. They are not volunteers. If episode 9 is the episode where they're going to put all of their hearts and souls into, then that means episode 8 and 10 and 11 and 12 will be sacrificed in order for episode 9 to shine. I feel like One Punch Man Season 3 is going down the Blue Lock route, where Blue Lock Season 2 for most of Season 2 lacked in any animation at all. And because of that, the entire fandom absolutely turned their backs on the series. It became one of the biggest downfalls in anime history, as many fans were extremely disappointed. But then something extraordinary happened. The Season 2 finale happened, and that episode blew all the fans away with how well animated it was. And with Bandai Namco's name attached to Blue Lock, it is no surprise that the same thing is happening with One Punch Man Season 3. I can more or less imagine that most of the episodes in Season 3 will be sacrificed in order for one episode to shine. I think the real question is it worth most of the episodes in Season 3 having horrible art and animation in order for one episode to be beautifully, insanely animated? Because according to Takashi and the One Punch Man Season 3 producer, they are set to be pouring their hearts and souls into one episode. Now, nothing has been confirmed yet. We don't actually know what the future episodes will look like. This is all just speculations, but if the case is most of Season 3 will have horrible art and animation and one episode will have great animation and art, then that will absolutely damage One Punch Man Season 3's brand. The ratings for most of this season are so unbelievably low that people are looking at those ratings and are now deciding to completely stay away from One Punch Man. Even if you are an anime only and have never even watched One Punch Man before, and you see that Season 3 is the worst one according to ratings, you are going to be quite hesitant. Episode 6 has a 1.4 out of 10 with over 20,000 ratings, and episode 7 has 2.3 out of 10. These 2 episodes alone have already broken records. They are the lowest rated One Punch Man episodes ever. And it gets worse, as One Punch Man Season 3 has broken yet another record, as episode 6 has beaten Dragon Ball Evolution, and One Punch Man Season 3 episode 6 rates at number 7 on the top 10 worst rated episodes in IMDb history. Oh boy, this is just an absolute disaster, mate. One Punch Man Season 3 has so so much negativity surrounding it that this sequence from season 2 of One Punch Man has started to go viral online, with the poster saying that you guys lied to me. I have watched the first 2 episodes of One Punch Man season 2 and it looks good. It's nowhere near as bad as some of y'all were making it out to be. This post has sparked an ongoing debate in the comment sections, with a lot of fans saying that season 2 was never bad in the first place and it has great art and animation, while a lot of fans are still poo-pooing on season 2. And then you have fans who have completely changed their opinions on season 2, saying that, oh, it looks so much better than season 3. I never thought in a million years that fans would start to come around on season 2, have a change of heart and start singing its praises. It's just like the Star Wars prequel trilogy. One Punch Man season 3 is so bad that even Culture Crave, which usually talks about Hollywood movies and TV shows, mentioned that One Punch Man season 3 has yet to have a positively reviewed episode. There are people who haven't even seen One Punch Man season 3 who are following Culture Crave and will look at this post and be like, oh my goodness, what happened? Why is it so badly rated? I am not going to see One Punch Man season 3 at all. I mean, yikes, not even a 5 out of 10 on any episode in season 3. It's just so bad, dude. It's so unfortunate that this has happened to One Punch Man season 3. As well as the preview images, we also got a synopsis for One Punch Man season 3 episode 8. So in case you don't want to see the synopsis, then skip ahead on the timestamp. Waiting for the flash of light that rushed underground were the gale wind and the inferno flame. Though they hail from the same village, the two have become monsters and become disaster level dragons, throwing aside their ninja pride and launching a deadly attack together. So the synopsis more or less talks about how this fight will mainly focus on the 3 of them. And you know what? I'm not looking forward to this at all, because we have already seen these characters in action. I mean, my goodness, that ropey animation of the 2 of these monsters fighting were absolutely horrific. They were badly drawn, badly animated, and badly executed. So seeing these 2 actually fighting is not necessarily filling me with much hope and optimism that One Punch Man season 3 episode 8 will have good art or animation. One Punch Man season 3 is essentially the boy who cried wolf, except this time the wolf isn't here. The boy is just crying wolf over and over again, just rage baiting the crowd, annoying them, thinking that something is here, but it isn't. And I can already imagine the online backlash that episode 8 will have. Who knows, we just got to wait and see until Sunday to watch One Punch Man season 3 episode 8. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of all of this? Do you like or dislike the preview images? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more One Punch Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. Thank you for watching. The Second Boy Dude signing out.